At the start of this soliloquy, Hamlet realizes that this is his best opportunity to enact his revenge so far. Hamlet, however, quickly turns from action to thought. His hesitation and thought processes are emphasized through caesura and strong pauses throughout this speech. Hamlet's assertion, "that would be scanned," frames his thought process for the rest of the speech. He will now carefully examine the potential consequences of his revenge. Hamlet elaborates on his reasoning in the next excerpt. This is simply justice for Claudius's crime, he concludes, not true revenge, but merely a payment. As an avenging son, he believes he must not only avenge his father's death, but also the treatment of his soul. Interestingly, the images of his father's crimes, as broad-blown as flush as May, in the full bloom of spring, contrast with his view of Denmark as an unweeded garden and Claudius's mildewed ear. This imagery suggests that old Hamlet was full of sin at the time of his murder, but it also reinforces the way Hamlet idolizes his father. This perhaps explains the reason for Hamlet's inaction further. His revenge must be perfect if he is to adequately avenge the murder of a man he describes as godlike elsewhere in the play. Ultimately, Hamlet concludes that for his revenge to be complete, he must not only take Claudius's life, but also his soul's chance at absolution. As this decision follows Claudius's description of his limed soul and his bosom black as death, dramatic irony is created because the audience suspects that Hamlet's assessment that Claudius is fit and seasoned for heaven is not completely correct. Instead of taking revenge then, Hamlet plots to bide his time and take a more horrid hint to this revenge. It seems here that he's again attempting to take on the persona of the avenging hero to reinforce his passionate claim in the previous scene that he could drink hot blood. But this claim is perhaps undermined by his thoughts, which are calculated and considered, rather than bloody or nothing at all, as he claims. The final image reinforces this notion. He has chosen to become a physician to watch over Claudius's corruption, rather than putting an end to it once and for all here. With Hamlet's departure, Shakespeare confirms that Hamlet has made the wrong decision, as Claudius reinforces the suspicion that his prayer was insincere.